Hello everyone and welcome back to more BTS America's Action, powered of course by Squarespace, along with G2A, Face It Pro League, and of course Alpha Draft. I am KotLGuy here representing Beyond the Summit, and I'm going to be joined once again from my good buddy Maut to help me out with all this America coverage. Can't appreciate enough, Maut, for you joining me. Here we are, Maut. Game number 2, VoidBoys going against Not Today. We were anticipating a bit of a close match. The odds had it that way, almost a 50-50 split, but it was Not Today and game number 1 who came out looking pretty damn sharp. Now, you made some claims as far as what VoidBoys should look to do to change things up as far as game plan goes, and I agree with this first step, Maut. Ban that freaking bounty hunter.
Yeah, the bounty hunter was a viable part of the Not Today roster. In particular, early on in the game, roaming mid, roaming down to the safe lane, getting level 6, and that track becoming a huge factor. And it's just so hard to deal with the hero in general. You have to spend a lot of money on sentries, even give one of your sentries up to your mid laner early on in the game so he doesn't get caught out with that early rotation. I'm not sure about the Ember ban, but I think that's fine too because they know that Smash is so strong with the hero. But there are so many other heroes to ban out in this particular patch. And because they do ban out those two particular heroes, of course the Queen of Pain is going to be grabbed by Not Today. And I mean, well, surprise, surprise, wow, Queen of Pain first pick, who would have guessed?
Well, we'll be surprised a Lesh pick here second because he would just be my next primary juicy grab to see what was already banned out, but not. But you're right. I mean, of the top tier options, maybe it just goes as far as what you're more comfortable with or what you feel suits a bit better. You got to remember Shadow Fiend was also in there. Not Today could have grabbed a Shadow Fiend maybe if they were still sporting Ifrit on their team. He was a huge Shadow Fiend, and I'm sure he would love Radiant side, but in this case, in this instance, they're going to go with Queen of Pain. Now, an opening disruptor here, but they got to get Lesh. I mean,
Lesh.
I mean, if you pass over Lesh, what's the problem
like
here?
A Tusk. Like it better be
or,
for
yeah,
a Tusk.
or Tusk, Bloodseeker
but
still
he's
in
been
there.
Banned. I don't think Bloodseeker is better than a Lesh pickup in this situation. Yeah. Although I have seen Lesh Queen of Pain matchups recently, and yeah, I mean, I guess the Queen of Pain has been winning those matchups. So I guess they didn't want to go for the Leshrac, and Not Today are like, well, we either pick it here or just ban it, and that's fine. The fact that they got away with the Queen of Pain and not had to deal with like a Leshrac, I think is pretty lucky. I'm surprised they don't go for the Lesh. Is it completely unheard of? No. But he is like the #1 picked banned hero in this patch for a reason, Dakota. That hero does, I would call it, a ton of damage. I mean, they go for it.
This is the dream.
He plays support. Yeah, like this is the dream, yeah.
Where's Maut? How often do teams get these two together now in this meta? Queen of Pain, Leshrac? Like, are you kidding me? Now all they need is get to round things out. They get their own little Bloodseeker here. They filled in with a spicy, I don't know, Dazzle, just some phenomenal support fill-in. Get a Spirit Breaker. I don't know. I mean, anything from here on out, you feel like you're in a commanding position at this point. I really hope VoidBoys aren't looking at this and going, oh boy, what have we done? What have we done here?
This is a lot to deal with, and VoidBoys clearly, I guess they just don't respect the Lesh that much to not ban it out or to not pick it up. Which is interesting. I mean, I think there are a couple of people watching the game that are stats banned. They'll probably tweet at me. I do want to know. I'm also very interested in the statistics between, you know, how often does a team get Queen of Pain and Leshrac? That doesn't seem like a very likely combo. The thing that is going to be important is how they play this Lesh. Are they going to send Queen of Pain safe lane? They send Lesh mid. And then you have 2 supports. You send Lesh as a support.
Queen of Pain off lane.
Yeah, Queen of Pain off lane. Exactly. There's a lot of options here for Not Today. I think you're kind of rooting the hero of Queen of Pain if you don't send her mid or safe lane. I think you have to send her to one of those 2 lanes, and I would like her to go mid because she's just so strong. But so is Lesh. Like Lesh mid and Queen of Pain mid, they both dominate most of their matchups. But I think Queen of Pain generally has the edge. I think she dominates more matchups than Lesh does, which is interesting to say. But I'm fine with pretty much whatever they do because they have 2 of the best heroes in the game right now. That's all I can say about it.
As the banning phase goes forward, Not Today rid of the PL, they get rid of the Bloodseeker right then after. They might have to consider reserving that last ban for like an AM or something just in case if they don't pick it up themselves. I feel like that's one of the last few pieces of the puzzle that could really give Lesh and Queen of Pain a bit of a hard time. Well, we'll have to see. But
this hero in particular gives these 2 heroes a hard time.
Yeah, Viper's going to get picked up. I was calling out for this hero last game, man, and I still feel it could have done better because remember, DK got spanked. He got spanked hard in that mid lane.
It was not great. Yeah, no, this hero he's almost as tanky as the DK is, but he also provides actual real damage and farming capability. Good zoning potential that doesn't rely just on breathe fire, and consistent farming ability. Not to mention, he goes for mech, unlike, you know, DKs usually do. And if you get a Blink Dagger on him, that's a very high percentage win rate on that hero. It's been something we've seen more and more recently. I like the hero, but there is the Earthshaker for Not Today coming out as well.
Still just feeling like an all-star lineup, though, for Not Today. I mean, it's almost getting to that point. It's like, pick whatever you want. We just are going to get the dream here. I mean, Earthshaker just adds so much viability already to the team. And the dream is definitely real. VoidBoys, though, they get their own like little retort, their own kind of Earthshaker in a sense. The Sand King pickup here, going a bit greedy with their secondary support, which means don't expect any sort of early aggressiveness coming out from VoidBoys. No early movement. Sand King could do that, but then you're risking pulling away from that jungle, the stacking duty you want to do if you want to meet a good timed Blink Dagger. It's already going to be very tricky to kind of catch Not Today. Queen of Pain can be pretty elusive. Leshrek is deceptive in the sense that you think you're going to get him down, but then he turns around and blows your ass up. So, and we know Disruptor's not one to move around. He's more good at zoning in his safe lane position and doing pulls and doing that kind of work. So, VoidBoys are not going to be an aggressive presence early on. So, Not Today. They could go greedy if they want with their second support, or they could go and punish VoidBoys for recognizing the lack of aggression they're going to have in the early game. So, I'm curious what Not Today are going to do.
I think Not Today are in a really good position now. I think VoidBoys maybe have gone a bit greedy with the Sand King and Disruptor pickup. I guess Sand King and Disruptor can rotate, but it's really hard to, you know, get a kill on the Queen of Pain. I think with a level 1 Burrow Strike, you don't want to be going out and like trying to roam at like level 4 for your Sand King. You just want to focus on farming. So Queen of Pain can rotate around, find the Sand King in the jungle if she has some detection, maybe some extra help as well from an Earthshaker who's very good at roaming. Disruptor is going to get obliterated if he's not careful. The good thing is they do have the Viper, who is inherently tanky, but there is pure damage in the form of a Queen of Pain, and also they have Edict, which is physical damage as well, which is something to keep in mind. But Jakiro comes out. They want some extra damage for towers, for pushing, Liquid Fire, Macropyre, Dual Breath. I like Jakiro. He's I think been given an unfair shake in these most recent patches, but I like him right now. I think he's an okay support.
Yeah, he just really kind of comes out of left field, though, when he does show up. And for already having a beautiful drafting start, this just calls out to me that, they want to emphasize the pushing, the sieging, along with him and Lesh. And I imagine whoever this +1 could be. For some reason, Pugna kind of stands out to me if they really want to go out crazy. And this is why I said they needed to consider banning the AM. I feel like he was one of those things that's going to give Lesh a problem. And they let it through. And VoidBoys are known to be going for late game pickups like this, like an AM. They used to be known to picking up a Spectre. They picked up a PL from time to time, maybe even a Naga. Heroes that are fine with frickin' farming and ricing all through the game to be a problem later on. And if VoidBoys get that kind of space and Not Today are not able to siege and take towers fast enough, this AM could be a problem.
I think if you're Not Today, you could do an aggro dual lane, though, and just bully VoidBoys. And with a Wyvern, too, like, this is... So it is going to be an offlane Jakiro, I think, or an offlane Earthshaker? No, it's an offlane Jakiro, I believe, for Angel, as he was the offlaner last game. 6 was the support. So Aggro Dolce picks up the Wyvern. So Wyvern and Earthshaker support duo, Jakiro offlane, safe lane, Queen of Pain, mid lane, Leshrek. I think this is the right way to lane this if you're Not Today.
Man, it had been a while since the universe offlane Jakiro.
Yeah, I've seen it like one other time recently by Bone 7. It didn't work out particularly well. They got destroyed with it. But when they did play it, they did like an aggro duel / aggro tri-lane with it, and I think that is the right choice in this particular game. You're against the Sand King, what's he gonna do? Oh, my level 1 Burrow Strike's so good. My range is literally a freaking penny's size.
But Maut, you play a pub and you see an AM pick and look at that name, I hate my life, you know?
That's when you want to get where you're just like, guys, we lost, let's just leave the game at this point.
They're picking that, they're picking Doom, and you're just like, this is going to be a hard game.
We've lost we've lost the game of Dota. It's just it in a nutshell.
We'll have to see.
I don't know who this is. He has the VoidBoys tag, so they didn't change anything with the
I think some other exchange student to fill in the part. I don't know, so or they could be doing
that's not Mercy Please, or did he just change his name? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get on his team.
We need some field research here. While you do that, I'm going to go ahead and do the roll call here for the team Not Today. Then on your Radiant side, they're already up 1 match. They just need to close out this one with a victory to move on and into the next round. And it's going to be Angel, who is going to be playing what looks like your offlane Jakiro, already going with the 1 ring build up here, anticipating the Tranquils to come, or maybe even a Bessie, we'll see. Agrodolce, a.k.a. Bittersweet, is going to be playing your Winter Wyvern. And he's all supported out. Smash is going to be playing your Lesh along the bottom. We got 6. Played a pretty stellar bounty hunter in the last game. This time he's going with the Bane. Earthshaker here already faking out the fissure and ready to scout out that rune. And finally, we got Van. Going to be playing your safe lane, farming up Queen of Pain.
I've done some research, Dakota, on this this anti-mage player. His real name is KotLGuy, L-A-I.
Okay.
And he's apparently one of the top Rubik players in the world. I don't know what his name in game means. It's a very long name for whatever it is. Ice Path is gonna come out. Actually misses completely.
That almost looked weird. That looked like it kind of should have connected, but it somehow didn't. That's one of those moments where you're like, wait, what? Oh, but they get a splitter, Tiburon.
And they got the slow as well.
The tilt continues. This Ice Path does connect. He's going down, and boom.
Oh, chaos! The chaos from the freaking Earthshaker.
He's like,
bastard.
Oh man, so not today are going to be able to strike first. Oh, poor Tiburon, man. He had that struggling DK game in the last one, and now it just continues.
This game's not going to be any easier, I don't think.
Oh, the Dragon Lane, Maut. This is a rare sight to see. Look at this. The 3-headed Dragon Lane.
Hero, and then this freaking Earthshaker is going to be coming up behind. He's like, I don't really fit here. I don't belong. I really like this, though. This is what I was talking about. Aggro duel, aggro trial lane. Make this AM uncomfortable as you possibly can. And just try to zone him out. Try to make sure he doesn't get any free CS. They're using the Arctic Burn. 3-3-3 in some trouble. I don't know if they can bring him down. They will use a lot of damage onto him. And AM as well taking more Arctic Burn damage. Earthshaker's just sitting at the top rune spot. I'm not sure why. He could have helped get that kill. Juana is going to rotate in and help at least the anti-mage salve up and get some more farm. But this is still going to be a devastating tri lane if you're not careful.
Yeah. Oh, just wait till Angel gets Liquid Fire, though. That is going to be so annoying. Arctic Burn, Liquid Fire, set up with an Ice Path, Cold Splinter. A lot of elements being thrown out your way. Hope you got your periodic table ready, Maut, because it's going to get pretty damn crazy here. But we'll check it out. While action is sure to come out in that top lane, it's mid lane matchup. Smash already with a pretty big advantage when they get that first blood on the Tiburon here. He's at 6-1 CS to Viper's 2-4. And then quickly along the bottom. As, hold on. Okay, the trade I knew was coming. They dropped a sentry. Schwan tried to go into Sandstorm. Now he is just running for his life. But that Arctic Burn continues to slow him down. 6 is going to happy to punch him in the ass here. He needs that mana for a fissure. The mana's coming, but it's not coming quick enough. Sand King is going to be able to slip away as Doo was also there to kind of interject.
I will say this much. The anti-mage is still at 9 last hits, regardless of what's happening all over the map. So he's maintaining his composure. Fly picks up a double damage rune. This could be pretty useful against this Queen of Pain if she's not careful. She has her bottle coming out now. I believe that's hers anyway. It is. Soul Ring's also done for, I believe, the top lane. Now it looks like VoidBoys the one putting the pressure here on a not today. So there's some back and forth going on. 6 rotates down towards the bottom lane, which is very interesting. I'm not really sure why he decided to exit out of that top lane. Maybe they thought they could do enough here with just 2 heroes. Tron will have to rotate into the jungle eventually. But it's very important that they deny as much as they possibly can. And so far, 13 last hits is still very good for KotLGuy and the anti-mage.
Yeah, no, he's definitely getting all the CS. Considering the pressure I was expecting to see come his way from these 2 dragons here.
Fissure, bottom lane, flying trouble.
Okay, Fissure. He's caught on the other side. Oh, he bumps him over his own Fissure. 6 is caught between his own Fissure and some creeps, but he's happy to kind of go into a bare-knuckle fight here with Fly, and then eventually Van shows up with a blink. Very low on life. Has to sidestep these creeps, but they get the kill in the end. Clockwork's going to get punished, and not today are going to advance on forward, now 2-0.
Really good cogs, but it doesn't save his life. It was about as good as they possibly could have gotten it. Or he could have gotten it. But that's a kill, and you're expected to die when you don't see an Earthshaker. He's roaming around on the map, and that's a flying death. He trades a little bit. He doesn't quite get the kill on Van, but he makes him low enough, so Van is going to have to be careful here as we progress further. Fly actually is just going to run at him. This is the right play. But the blink comes out from Van. Van has to maybe head back home, wait for the 4-minute rune, which will be soon. He'll buy boots, maybe buy a TP as well. They have an Observer Ward here. And it's only level 1. Oh, level 2 flare. Is that going to kill? 120 damage. How much HP does Van have? 181. So no, he needs to get a right click or something.
He's going for
walking in. He really wants this good Fissure, though.
Gets blocked. Nice. He doesn't like that. He's like, get over here, you. Son of a bitch. I'm going to get you. Oh, pops the battery assault. Oh, caught up with him. Oh, he doesn't like that. This is the dance of death. Oh, Cog not going to be connecting here. Been a bit of a... Oh, he double bumped, too, from 6. Now decides to run back in. It's been a hard Fly played the Clockwork last game as well, correct?
Yeah, and he missed a couple of those hook shots. It's been a really rough series for him.
Not his day for Clockwork, apparently.
Yeah.
He could still turn it around. Big hook shot later on. Looking to set things up. I hope I eat my words, but as it is right now, Fly, it's been a bit rough. But same for Tiburon, which on cue, he gets caught out with a lightning strike and a fissure. Able to sidestep the split earth, though, and will escape with his life.
He's getting really not as much as he probably should out of this lane. Like, this is a Leshrac, yeah, but you have poison attack, you have corrosive skin, you have all the utilities to work with here as a Viper. But he's getting zoned out heavily. Smash doesn't have the mana to go for anything right now, so he should be using some more aggression. He's kind of low. He is going to be heading towards a headdress, which means he will be building towards a mech. Top lane, Anti-Mage still top farmer. And we'll have the Splinter Blast up. There's going to be the Ice Path as well. Now they're going to go on to Doo-Doo-Doo. Fissure comes out. They could have fished on both, honestly. Chant Totem, Blink still available for the Anti-Mage, but he will have to push back. Meantime, Fly gets a solo kill without hookshot onto Van. I'm not sure what happened there, but that shouldn't happen generally.
Yeah. Yeah, and he did it without battery assault, looks like, too. Okay. So we just got a nice little simple sight, maybe a nice little cog bump into a rocket flare, right click here and there. But look at this top 6. He's like, something's fishy here. A lot of sand being kicked up. I don't like it. And now I'll have to double back and away as there is help coming in. Look at the aggressive ward put down here. You can see for not today. They see the rotations coming. And 6 is able to easily reposition himself away from the trouble. So they get that extra bit of intel here, so they know they have this big safety net to farm up and get aggressive onto this AM without trouble.
What they need to do with Not Today, I think, is have Smash rotate into the jungle, Fissure up on Schwann, and then Split Earth on top of that, and then that's just a kill immediately. And I think he's going to try to go for that. They will be able to get the Illusion Room for Doo-Doo-Doo. Illusion! Lightning Storm, not going to go. He cancels the animation. That is a courier flying over to 6. Split Earth? No. Lightning Storm first. Split Earth will connect. That's a kill with the Enchant Totem coming. That Enchant Totem damage. He doesn't have Aftershock. It doesn't do any damage.
I think he thought about, like, hitting it, but it's like, I KS that one at the start, so
yeah, exactly.
I'll let Lesh get it instead. Smash is like, damn right you'll let me get it. I'm Smash. Hello, I am Not Today. So he'll roll back mid lane.
What is this Observer Ward? What is that?
Okay, that's an obs. That was probably supposed to be a sentry.
Does he have a sentry on him?
No.
He doesn't.
A classic mid-river ward. Yes, we see this very rare when you need a very, very unorthodox ward placement. That's what you reach for. Considering they just... Oh, no, that one isn't going to expire, but yeah, considering they placed the one on the high ground. Oh, no, that's not even theirs. I don't know what the hell that is.
It's a weird spot. There's other places you could put that ward. Angel might be in some trouble. They will turn on the Arctic Burn. They're going to go with an Ice Path, misses on it. Doo-Doo-Doo. There's the Macropyre. Hookshot misses again. Dual Breath doesn't connect, though, and Doo-Doo-Doo will stay alive. He has to back away. Mana Void is available, and Angel is low in terms of mana. Now, this Explosive Blast will fly up. Fly can't connect. The Fissure is going to come in. It'll block Fly for the time being, but they can't really go for this kill. He only does have 37 last hits. I will say that at 7.5 minutes, but walk up, Liquid Fire him. And he actually maxing out the spell shield here. He knows that he's going to be taking some damage. But he's going to try to do his best to survive. And with a poor man's shield and maxing out spell shield, he clearly is going to be in a defensive posture. So.
Yep. Got that early ring. Looking to just kind of go down your cookie cutter buildup if you're an AM. Build your Battle Fury, farm it on up. But 6 high ground bumped. Nope, sorry. And then a quick shot comes out from Tiburon. They're going to be cleaning up that Earthshaker. VoidBoys string together finally their second kill this game. Smash, thinking about interjecting here. Moves in, Lightning Storm. Waits out, Splitter. Connects on the Tiburon. Van shows up, gets a Scream. Nice. Big Sonic Wave actually connects on both of them, it looks like. Clockwork's still in good shape, but Tiburon finally gets himself a kill, but then loses his life thereafter. Not today to show that if they're going to lose one, they are going to take any chance they can get to go for a quick redemption pickup.
Yeah. Smash not going for the early pulse node at level 6. In fact, opting to go for, what does he have currently? Hook shot, hold that thought. Oh, that's a huge kill. Smash goes down. Great pickup. Fly finally getting a great hook shot. And they goes back then. Doesn't have Blink. Trying to walk up to the high ground. He's got 9 stick charges. He'll have to use them. Blink is free. Burrow Strike comes through. Can they connect on this kill? Blink away then. Into the tree line. TP going through, and he will make it out just barely. But still, Leshrac going down, Smash dying there. When he didn't really need to. Great rotations coming out from the side of VoidBoys.
Man, what a nice little quick TP getaway right there. That could have been a lot worse for Not Today. That would have got VoidBoys probably near right back square even at this point. But Nice little slip out. Like you said, they already do lose Smash, however, and, well, that's still a hard hit to him. But they'll go back to the usual rotation of farm here. 6 continues to move around. He's just going very selfless build up here. We'll see if he holds up the Tranquils and goes straight for the Blink Dagger. They instantly spot out a ward placement here from your ES, so look for the sentry to come very soon. But yeah, other than that, just looks like a Bloodstone build up here for Smash as he gets a Soul Ring here. Looking to kind of slow their roll a bit. And we're just waiting at this point for Not Today, Mr. Agrodolce to get his level 6 so we can have a Winter's Curse. Jakiro's already level 7. So it's a matter of getting supports up to level 6, I'm sure, for both sides, and then we're going to see the mid-game breakout.
Yeah, the Winter's Curse especially is very important so that they have ways to lock down the anti-mage other than just Fisher and Split Earth. But that's all they really need. I think if they rotate the anti-mage, or rather, if they rotate Leshrac and Earthshaker up top, and just Fisher into Split Earth him, assuming there's no other help coming out like Doo-Doo, that should be a kill. But they're not really prioritizing the anti-mage. They're prioritizing their own farmer, and that's just fine. They're kind of just saying, okay, Jakiro, Winter, Wyvern, you deal with him. Right now, they're trying to deal with him, but AM's coming in, trying to do the most damage he possibly can. But there is that level 4 spell shield, 50% resistance to magic damage. He's got his strength treads as well and a Poor Man shield. That Arctic Burn and Liquid Fire barely did any damage, and that is a max level Liquid Fire, by the way. So here comes Smash, though, and Viz. Split Earth is going to connect just to the tip. They're going to go for this kill. In trouble, Epicenter comes up and whips it back. He blinks away. Agrodolce in trouble, but not dead yet. Good Cold Embrace. Here comes Van. Sonic Wave. Mana Void, rather, not doing enough. They get the kill onto 6. Ice Path onto 2. Agrodolce and crew cleaning up. Now Tiburon is alone, and Van wants to go for this. He's got bottle charges for a blink. He's out of mana currently. Liquid Fire, there's the Urn Charge. They have the Lightning Storm. Can they get there in time? They probably won't dive this tower. They'll throw up the Lightning Fire onto the T1. But that's a huge, huge team fight for Not Today. Van rotating at the right time. Everybody from Not Today getting there, and a brawl breaks out, Dakota.
Well, that worked out perfect because I did have a stream hiccup once again, so I had to juggle that off and on real quick, but hopefully we're going to be back in live. I'm sure there'll be a bit of downtime there, but man, huge sweep. Still pretty damn favored for Not Today at this point. AM makes his immediate return to the top. Angel's happy to trade with him quite a bit, but this is, again, looking like a game where VoidBoys are going to be a bit of an early game struggle. Well, Sand King now having his Blink Dagger at the ready, and you can see the punishment that he's willing to dish out with it. And it's just more if they can get the same thing. Him and the Clockwork. I mean, do you feel like it's to their need to get more proactive and just kind of continue to get setups, or is that risky going into this Not Today lineup? I mean, now you're looking at an Earthshaker who's about to get his own level 6, so you have an Echo Slam to worry about. Queen of Pain's obviously already been a tirade, already got one Oblivion staff. It just doesn't feel like an easy team to jump into, but you kind of need to at the same time.
You have to, yeah. I mean, you have an anti-mage farmer. You have to create space for him across the map, whether that's, you know, in the enemy jungle, mid, bottom. Just find something to do. Yeah. They really don't want to have to fight top if they can avoid it, but there's, I mean, Not Today are putting the pressure on that specific tier 1 tower for good reason. Like, this is what you need to do against an anti-mage. Like, you want to feel safe in your jungle, that's not going to happen. Your tier 1 tower is dead. We get your tier 2 tower, then what are you going to do? So, the right play comes out from Not Today. They'll have a Bloodstone pretty soon for Smash. There's going to be an Orchid for Van, and at which case, there's not going to be a Manta style anytime soon for Anti-Mage. He doesn't really have anything in terms of his battle fury. That death really hurt him. Meanwhile, 6 is going to walk up. He will get spotted by the Anti-Mage, I believe. He's very close. Fisher comes out.
Yep.
There's no follow-up.
They're just kind of flirting with each other, but
They're creating space for bottom.
Oh god, no, they go in. AM gets caught with the Echo, and a Winter's Curse is a follow-up here, but they don't have enough damage. He's going to be able to blink away here in a moment, and a Fissure is going to continue to keep him locked. Meanwhile, Fly is going to get the connection, taking down Van and Angel. A double kill for him. AM does make it out, so after I'm keeping eyes on top, it's bottom is where the blood is actually drawn.
Yeah, they blinked Epi there, and the hookshot came in from Fly, I believe, to set it up. It might have been a blink first from the Sand King to go for the Earth, Burrow Strike, but what does happen is that Fly gets double kill, and that's what you talked about. You want to be proactive in creating space elsewhere. The unfortunate thing is that they were dealing with the anti-mage top lane for Not Today. If they were trying to push bottom together as a crew, they could have gotten that tower and maybe some extra kills on top of it, but that's a lot of gold going the way of VoidBoys. It's a very important pick coming out. So, Not Today, they get killed with two of their most important heroes. The Jakiro, obviously, the Queen of Pain being one of the most important. important heroes. So where do you go from here? Do you continue to farm, push bottom? I mean, this tower's already low enough as it is. Continue to try to put pressure on top lane. They're very far away from their own tier 1 tower, so anti-mage is going to get some room to work with here, but he's got nothing. He has nothing. Nothing in the courier, nothing in the side shop, nothing in his stash. So it's going to be a while before he gets that Battle Fury, and then he still needs to get a Manta Style, and Van's going to have his Orc at that point in time. And that's very frightening. So we'll see where it goes from there.
Mid lane, the pressure's coming here from VoidBoys. They feel hungry. They have yet to take a tower for themselves, and it felt like that this was the moment that they wanted to make a push happen mid lane, but looks like they don't. They feel like time is on their side. They'll continue to wait out the clock in hopes that this AM could be the dark horse for them. Still trying to throw together that next component of that Battle Fury, but he has a free top lane to work with here. The rest of Not Today, mostly down south. And with that, ooh, Angel getting on par for putting it together as Yules. Just more of that classic core Jakiro that we haven't seen in recent history, but here they go. Sieging down this mid lane. This tier 1 seems to be theirs. VoidBoys might aggressively push this top lane in hopes for a bit of a trade, but their tier 1 top is fresh and new, and if they want, Not Today can easily rotate and defend it.
I think Not Today could just keep pushing, or like you said, defending. But like as long as you're like just continuing to fight as 5 right now, I think they get the Orchid for Van, they get the Bloodstone for the Lash, and then at that point, just go. Just try to fight. Maybe try to get a Blink Dagger for 6, but that could come just through fighting alone. They already have Agrodolce's level 6. They already have a Yule's pretty much done for the Jakiro, as you mentioned. So the one thing you could do is push out all the lanes, push one particular lane, and then go from there. Like, they have no real reason to not push. Like, I guess Epicenter and Hookshot are kind of frightening to deal with. But as long as your positioning is good, they shouldn't have any particular issues in some of these team fights here. So we'll see how that goes.
AM immediately jumps to that mid lane to take the free lane of farm and just continue to try to do the late game. Oh, bottom lane though, Smash caught with a quick connection. Follow up, Epicenter, hook shot from Fly. That tag team just set that up beautifully to take down that Lash, and now they're going to get away scot-free. Beautiful work from these two. I'm making calls out before as far as what can they do. Are they going to be able to get the jump in play? I need to see it, but is it going to come and is it going to be easy? Well, they make it look easy right there on Smash.
Yeah, that's a pretty big kill. That is a long cooldown expended, and now you can definitely fight. But they will find Angel here. They need some help. Angel's in trouble. There's no Yule Scepter, and they can't save him here. Angel's going to go down. The Cold Embrace was not there to help out. The Winter Wyvern should be more... I don't know why they're roaming together, these two supports. They're not doing anything. They're just sitting mid-farming together. They should be around their cores, and Not Today aren't doing that. So, yeah, those were long cooldowns, but like you mentioned, it's the roaming duo of the Sand King Clockwork making things happen. That's creating a lot of space for the Anti-Mage up top, and Tiburon even mid lane, who has his mech now. And suddenly, what was once a pretty predominant lead here for Not Today is almost even in this game, and it really shouldn't be. It should be a lot more heavy-handed, I think, in favor of Not Today, but that's not the case.
No, it's not. And what was once a 2,500 3K net worth lead earlier in this game is broken back even, and in fact, it's VoidBoys who have the big XP lead. Not just a mild one, a pretty big one considering 17 minutes of game time. And Not Today, maybe feeling a bit of pressure that this game, early game at least, is slipping away from them. They're looking to go back on the assault. They smoke up. They're heading up north here. They're going to look to catch out this AM. He runs right towards Lesh. Trouble's there. Immediate blink, but it's right towards Smash. He pumps one, fakes it out, gets the Lightning Storm slow. Then the Splitters will connect. Can they lock him down? They certainly can. They got the Echo, the Winter's Curse. They have plenty in their back pocket. Objective complete, Maut. They use the smoke. They get their kill.
Yeah, again, those are long cooldowns to use, especially the Winter's Curse, the Echo Slam coming through. But they get the kill on the Anti-Mage, the most important hero in the game by far. Now, what do they transition this into? Do they defend bottom? Do they go for the tier 2 tower push top? I think it's very important they take down these tier 2s mid and top lane. Make it so the Anti-Mage is uncomfortable in this particular environment. Don't let him farm up freely. And that'll be happening pretty soon here with the Leshrac and the level 2 Edict, not to mention Liquid Fire, and Queen of Pain with right-click damage. They should be able to take this down with relative ease. However, there is going to be Fly jumping in. He hook shots. He's going to find Angel. It's going to come through. That'll be from Van. It will bring down the Jakiro, but Van will die in turn. Alright, that trade's a trade. That's fair. Meanwhile, though, Shrek dies. He has to commit suicide top lane. That was a Bloodstone he just bought because Schwan jumps in with a Blink Dagger and his team's too busy rotating. Oh! It's a big win coming up for VoidBoys. They almost get Van as well, and he will be able to walk away with a Haste Rune. Not Today making some sloppy plays in this particular match.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a bit shaky, but here they make the jump. They are able to get the quick support snag here. Oh, they can! Just a chip! The tip bot of that burrow, and they pop her in the end. with the mana void. You take, I take. You take, I take. Back and forth.
Trading so poorly. These trades are just not worth it.
No, not today. And they're going to lose Smash again. If he's not careful here, they jump in. He starts blowing out the ultimate right now, trying to keep him back. Refuses to be taken down once more. He runs. He bottles up. He's calling out for help. They're looking to turn back, and immediately Andy Mage jumps back and away. Lightning Storm, Split Earth. Nope. Not connecting. AM is going to be able to retreat. Man, these teams are just ready to clash, and VoidBoys continue to put themselves in a better and better position. These are not fights you want to be taking right now, not today, because they are clearly taking advantage of them.
This is... Right now, not today are just making sloppy moves. They're making sloppy rotations. Strack just buys Bloodstone, dies top lane because his team is not there to support him. They all go for the Clockwork when it's not necessary. The Queen of Pain could have done it on her own. They'll counterward this ward, which was about to die anyway. This map control that I had mentioned was so important in the enemy jungle is gone. It was very important for VoidBoys to keep it, and you could see that through the amount of Central Wards they placed, although it's only 2. There was an extra one that was placed earlier that just died, I believe. But the Anti-Mage still doesn't have a Battle Fury. It is coming out now. It is 20 minutes, so it is late. But he's not going to get as punished as he should be, as he should have been, because of how this game is going. However, Smash is alone top lane, and is more than likely dead. Maybe not. He's playing tanky for Bloodstone. They will find the Clockwork, but they're not helping Smash. He will be able to make it away. Clockwork in trouble. He does get the cogs off in the end. Here's Tiburon. They have the winner's curse. Can they find anybody? Oh, absolutely. Ice Path, Macropyre. That is a tanky-ass Viper, though. And they throw down the Static Storm. And smartly, not today, backed away. However, a lot of cooldowns expended for no kills on both sides.
Yeah, it looked like it was just VoidBoys just on pursuit trying to catch out Smash top lane. Clockwork takes a bit of the long road there, gets caught out from Not Today, who are waiting back behind Smash. Clockwork ends up losing his life, but as you said, both teams trade a bit, but no other bloodshed here. So now Not Today, push on. They're going to go ahead and pop out the Edict. They're looking to take down this tier 2. With Static Storm down, not really much else that VoidBoys can do to stop him. Just try to de-aggro away from the tower here and hope they can get a catch. AM
they know where Swan is. Oh, they knew. They knew.
Nice
Ice
connection.
Path will come through, but Briggs and I coming up from the Anti-Mage. They're going to jump in Echo Slam. They also use the Splinter Blast. Tiburon in trouble, and so, of course, is that poor Disruptor. Double kill for Smash. They're chasing. Anti-Mage. He's got to get Orchided. Ice Path, just the tip, doesn't connect. They have no Split Earth range really available.
Oh!
Great Fisher. Now the Split Earth will come.
Oh,
that's a dead
my.
Anti-Mage. That's huge, man.
He was arms in the air, about to blink away to safety, and that fissure. Heartbreaking.
They have no glyph. And they have no buyback on any of these heroes. This tier 3, and maybe Rax is gone. Edict, Liquid Fire, it's so good to go for pushing.
Look at it crumble before him. This is devastating. AM, 27 seconds, no buyback. He's still out. Not Today recognize this now, and they look to take full advantage of it. And they just easily rip apart the Disruptor. No respect whatsoever. They're happy with the one tower, and they want to leave. They said they've had enough. This is plenty of an advantage for them. They're going to double back. Just kind of regroup, itemize, push these lanes back out, and then maybe consider making a go at the Roche.
Ban Orchid's up the Clockwork so we can initiate to try to get an exit kill, and that's really important. If they give up anything there, it's at least something going the way of VoidBoys, but they get absolutely nothing out of that entire engagement. So the Anti-Mage who just bought his Battle Fury is now still struggling to find farm, and he's got to deal with mega melee creeps in the top lane now, which is where he should be getting his safe lane farm. It's not going to be happening for very much longer. So suddenly, the farm is going to be spread very thin for VoidBoys. But luckily enough, Sand King's already got pretty much everything he needs for the rest of the game. You can't really say the same for the Anti-Mage or for the Viper, or even the Clockwork, honestly. He still needs like an Aghanim Scepter or something. For now, Not Today. All they really have to do is take another objective and maybe take Roche, smoke up, go for a kill, and then just take the game. That's pretty much it.
Now we got to look at what VoidBoys need to do to get themselves back into this game. They could just continue to play this one out, stall and survive in hopes that this AM can string together the items necessary, but after those recent bringdowns, he is quite a bit behind. After completing his Battle Fury, he only has 800 gold in reserve to show for it. Nothing hiding in your courier, nothing hiding in your stash, it seems. So he's still got a long ways to go to play catch-up to kind of take it back to Not Today as it stands. Smash, you know, you hope that you can catch him out maybe with very little mana on hand, and you can get a huge mana void to kind of blow the team up with, but that's just kind of the dream, and you can't always hope for that. So they'll continue to stall out. Juan gets his items. You know, you got a blink, you got a force, you got plenty of mobility. KotLGuy maybe looking to tank up a bit further here. Maybe someone gets an extra glimmer cape or something on hand. Disruptor, it's a hard life. I don't know. You're doing what you can, but Disruptor luckily just needs to have, you know,
he's
his
got an
ult.
urn at least.
You know,
he's got his urn.
His skills are more than enough to get the job done. A quick glimpse setup, a necessary static storm in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Like, they're going to get BKBs for not today.
They already,
At that point, the game should be over. Yeah, like, Voshrek has his BKB. The Queen of Pain has hers pretty soon. They have a Glimmer Cape up on one of the heroes. They'll probably get one on another, too. And with that, you have Match Community, Match Resistance, and that's a lot of the damage from VoidBoys. Now they're going to find the Clockwork. He does get forced away nicely. He did get set up with the Ice Path. Fisher will come through. Blink's not going to fly out from the side of 6. Didn't have it. Anti-Mage is split pushing. That's what he has to do. He might even invest in it in Vlad just to make this a bit easier. But we'll see. Will they commit for the tier 3 tower push? The Edict's going to go, and Anti-Mage is going to try to split push this.
Yeah. He's bottom, chopping away there. Not today, looking to go all in to see who wants to play this game of chicken, who's going to fall back first here. They have to double back. They're clearing out creeps pretty fast, and their first one to pull back, oh, they cancel it. So
yeah, they stopped it with a Blink Burrow, which was really nice.
Oh,
they
yeah,
don't have a
nice.
TP for the Leshrac, so it'll only be Angel here. Anti-Mage thought about staying behind and saying I can farm a bit longer, but now we'll back up and back away. Hook shot doesn't connect from Fly. That was close on a smash. I don't know how it didn't connect, actually. But all right, they clear out the range Rex top also, which is very important. Tier 3 tower is going to take some hits mid, which is below half health. They have a medallion now for the Winter Wyvern. Very farmed. Medallion, Glimmer Cape, all that. It's pretty good for Winter Wyvern. That's all you really need. And they really should think about taking Roche pretty soon. But one bad fight with a big epicenter without BKBs popped could change the tides here. So not today, have to be careful. Yes, they have the BKBs. Theoretically, these items should be able to win them the game. It's all about execution now for not today.
Yeah, and it's for VoidBoys, hoping for the dream kind of a setup. Get them before the BKBs are popped with enough lockdown. But even then, it's just going to be a bit too risky. BKB just kind of simply shuts down Disruptor at this point unless he somehow scrapped together an Agnum Scepter. But look at this. 6 with his Invis Rune. They're looking to flank here, Maut. And they have a smoke as well. Oh, man, this is a nice play. Nice setup for not today. Tiburon's there. They're moving in. Oh, man. They catch him out. They don't know what the hell's coming. Viper is out. 50 seconds. No buyback, Maut. And this could be Rax. Could very well be the beginning of the end here for VoidBoys and BTS Americas. They better hope for one hell of a hold here. Moving in,
They don't have BKBs. They need to be careful. It's being channeled, coming out on the backside. Only on Angel. He gets the Yules up as well. No Sonic Wave ready to go. Echo Slam, not enough mana to use it. Soul Ring is finally going to go, but the Static Storm comes through. Now there's the Orchid on Doodoo. Might die to the Soul Burn. Will not. He actually sticks up. Anti-Mage, in the meantime, going for the tier 3 bottom. They're still going in. Ice Path. Cogs miss. Winter's Curse on a fly. Tier 3 tower taken down. Good Split Earth. He's not dead yet, though. The Cogs continue to push him back. Lightning Storm. Edith comes through. Fisher will finally get the kill, but bottom lane. Anti-Mage takes down the Melee Rex. Buyback will come through. Back.
They got the glimpse. Now he gets chopped down. Angel. Going to be the first victim here for not today. Can the Andy Mage move on forward and catch any sort of stragglers here? They got the ping onto 6. 6 gets the fissure off. Oh, Mana Void. Not enough, obviously, to finish him off. Slows him down a bit. Rocket's going to be there. Blink. 2 chops. He's done. Double kill for your AM, but, you know, it's an exchange for a tier 3. They lost a lot. They expended for buybacks. It does hold this game a bit longer. It's not the sweep. Not today. We're not able to break through and crunch and take down the racks. VoidBoys stalled this game out a bit longer, but it's not like it's their game right now. They need more time.
I mean, they did take down the Melee Rex bottom. The Anti-Mage got what he was trying to get done. And now they're going to go for an aggressive play where there's no Observer Ward here from not today. They have no vision of this. They don't know that Roche is currently happening. They don't have a ward in the base either, so they don't know that if they're sitting back in base. They see an illusion of the Clockwork top, but not today smartly are moving over to Roche. And VoidBoys need to leave immediately. Winter's Curse should be available. No, it's not. 20 seconds. He's got his Glimmer Cape. Roche Strike comes through. There's the Static Storm as well. The Glimmer Cape. Fantastic. Gets up to the high ground. Smash in trouble. Now Van pops his BKB. Kid.
They got him here. Fly moving in. Smash. Suicides. He goes down. This is the fight they want. They're going to take out 3. They catch out the Wyvern on the high ground. Not today. Just held their Roche pit. And they're going to take the Roche. They're going to take the Aegis here. This is getting them right back into the mix.
Really bad timing for BKB. That's just really not great from the Winter Wyvern to run in first. They didn't have Winter's Curse. They could have held on. I don't know if that was really the best fight. But Shrek has to, deny himself, loses more Bloodstone charges, and the Anti-Mage has an Aegis now. Not to mention, he's getting there. He's getting farmed. One set of racks down is not, it's not unheard of to come back from this. And what's the net worth lead like? It's only 5,000. This is not a huge deal. VoidBoys could easily take this game, especially with the Anti-Mage getting farmed. So difficult to bring him down. They've got to get something else going here for the side of Not Today. But right now, what's their late game presence looking like? They're going to jump in. Echo! Honda 2, but is it enough? The mech comes out. That might be it.
Oh, turns back. Viper Strike, immediate Winter Curse. Tiburon's going to be taken down. Hook shot, not going to be there to connect. 6 very low, though. Oh, Anti-Mage caught in the middle of the mix. He's going to lose his Aegis. They lose Disruptor as well. Can they lock him down enough in place? Trying to time out the stun? No, he's able to blink away from trouble, but they catch on out. Van looks to move in. Ice Path's going to be there connecting. And now they just slowly try to bring him back down. Trying to get the Mana Void off, but can't do it. Here comes the biggest epicenter of my goddamn life. They move in, but it's not enough. They easily have the BKBs to just shrug it off, and Schwan looking to retreat. Please give me this rune.
He tried his damnedest. That was a great epicenter. He's like, I don't know if they have their BKBs up or not, but I'm going to go for it. And of course, they have their BKBs up. And he did some decent damage to the heroes that didn't have the BKBs, but Van and Smash literally sit there and they say, we're going to hit our button. Go from there. Anti-Mage does buy back, so they won't be able to push in, but that's almost a game-winning fight for Not Today. As I was talking about how VoidBoys had a potential to come back into this game, they get an absolutely amazing team fight coming through. And it's tough. Anti-Mage having to buy back, that's really, really big. I mean, that's a lot of his gold gone. He was saving up for who knows what. Heart, BKB, this game is really good, although the pure damage of a Sonic Wave is pretty nice as well. But it's still pretty close. It's close enough for VoidBoys that they can still do this. There's a long, long time before they can really get back in this game, though.
Little by little, though, they're showing that they're scrappy. This is elimination match. They lose this one, they are done. In BTS Americas, Not Today, looking to advance on forward to the next round here with a quick 2-0 sweep. As we've been seeing a lot here in round 1 already. Our second to last round 1 matchup. Tomorrow we'll finish out round 1, of course, with your, I believe it's Rude Gaming going against E-Hug, and then we'll follow up with a matchup to go right into round 2 coverage. But for now, Not Today, up the 1 match here. VoidBoy Schwan bottom lane, waiting in the wings, just slowly scouting out the advancement here. VoidBoys just simply going to wait on their side, farm spread across the whole map. Pretty much from top to bottom here, each getting their own in preparation for what they soon to expect a Not Today advance.
Yeah, this is, again, Not Today. Their BKB charges are getting lower, though. That's the thing. The 7 seconds for Smash, how much for Van? It's the same. 5-second BKB duration could be pretty nifty, and then it comes down to waiting for the epicenter. That's the biggest thing I think of this game is really just the level 3 epicenter with a Veil of Discord. So it's really epicenter into like Mana Void. You have to avoid that damage, and the best possible way is to hold on to that BKB before they use that. So Anti-Mage will take the tier 1 tower top lane. He's not really bottom. They push the lane that's getting pushed in the most, and I think this is the right play for Not Today. There's no Aegis. They're building towards what I imagine to be an Octarine core for the Leshrac. He already has a point booster and a Mystic Staff. He's very close, actually. They're not going to go for the tier 3. They're going to regroup, and it looks like they want to TP down to the bottom lane, or top lane, excuse me, and they, deal with this Anti-Mage. No, they're smoking. They're going to wrap around. There is a ward here. Battery Assault. The Illusion will catch him out. Jump in. Oh, this could be trouble.
He moves in. BKB is going to be popped. Viper Strike still there. Big connection onto 2 with the Sonic Wave. 6 moves in. They want Tiburon. They got him. He does have a buyback and probably will need to use it. There it is. Stack Storm, good way to zone them back and away. They're going to be forced to retreat. Van gets caught out, but is able to blink away from trouble. Beautiful Ice Path is going to help secure his escape here. And now Not Today, just kind of evacuate back to the low ground. Although, meanwhile, though, Maut, your AM continues to charge down this top lane. Now he's poking at this tier 3. Eventually, Angel gets back, like he needs to have something to do about it. He moves forward, Ice Path. Ooh, he actually stops the TP out.
He's got Yules. He won't go for it. Yeah, no one else rotated in.
Obviously, nothing he could do to stop him or take him out, but does force him to take the long road back. And Not Today don't really do anything new inside of the VoidBoys base aside from get that singular Viper pickoff. It does force them to buy back, but I'm sure they were hoping to get a lot more done there if possible. A decent team fight, take down 2 to 3, wipe up the rest of the remaining mid-tier, mid-racks, but they don't even get that. And as the clock ticks, VoidBoys maybe starting to feel a bit more comfortable. Items are starting to come together for the backstab. See, Clockwork gets his Aghanim Scepter. That means hook shots, whether he misses them or not. At least he'll have more of them. And then for AM, his 6-slot dream continues here. Manta, Battle Fury, and now near 2,500 gold saved up for that next grab. What are we anticipating here, Maut? Potential butterfly maybe pickup here? I don't see any sort of MKB candidates.
I think Heart is...
Or Heart yeah.
I think Heart's probably the best bet.
A lot of magical burst. No real
like
physical damage to worry about. Yeah.
It's one of those two. Like, if you're afraid of Sonic Wave, you don't have to deal with it, then just go for, go for a Heart, and that way you're tanky enough. If you're just afraid of all of the magic... I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that goes through BKB, though. Well, it's really only Winter's Curse and Sonic Wave, I think, and then obviously the Edict, too, but that's about it. Like, I really think that BKB would be pretty good, but maybe he just wants to be tankier in general. It's going to be one of those two, though, I think. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, the tanky road seems to be the best road in this particular matchup. There's no real hefty right clicker on the side Not Today to worry about a butterfly with, so just getting more to withstand this goat man here. As you see mid lane, Smash moves in, but he gets burrowed up. Static Storm, he's got to walk the hell back and away. Still nursing his BKB, at least for now. And now they slowly creep on in. AM still doing work, mind you, on that top lane. They're looking in for Dao. Can they get him? They can. Disruptor's going to be going down. Hook shot connection onto 6. 6 able to force away from the trouble. Follow up. Good burrow onto 3. Schwan, though, can't find the space for an epi he's hoping for. They're just looking to hold Not Today here and bring them down as much as possible so their AM can continue to do work here. As you see, breaking down the first racks here at the top lane. Mid lane, the racks also getting cleared up. This side for Not Today. Teams about even on this one. 3 racks apiece, about to be 4 advantage for Not Today. They're going right for the bottom lane mop. They're looking to go for the jugular here. Viper's out for 50 seconds. Sand King's out 60 seconds. No buybacks for them. It's all Clockwork and AM right now. Clockwork moves in, gonna get sheeped up right after his hook. AM decides to move in, pops that new BKB, goes to work on the Smash. Can he finish him off?
Yourself?
Moves in, gets it. Smash not gonna be going for the deny, it looks like. He's gonna get dropped. And they hold them back here from finishing out and going for Megas.
They're TPing in mid?
Oh!
What's just happened?
Sidestep stun. Van moves in, pops a BKB.
Oh, that was the TP of the Shrek trying to TP in mid. Should have just maybe waited for the next creep wave instead of to wait. Just make the long walk back. There's no BKB now coming out for Nikolai, the 18 mage. Static Storm will go. Glimmer Capes up. Fisher. Cold Embrace. Now there's the Ice Path. Do they have the damage? Macro Power will go. No mana for Echo Slam, though. That's the biggest thing, but he's going to drop. And he just bought the BKB. Not nearly enough money for the AM to buy back. And that's going to be hit more than likely. They do have the Viper respawning. Now, he is just going to die instantaneously. He's down for 45 seconds. He will have buyback. They still have Epicenter. The Dream is still alive, but here's the Shrek. Has his new limited Octarine Core. Great Cold Embrace. Tiburon just trying to survive here. Split Earth will fly through. There's the Epicenter. Smashes his BKB. Can't get it off. Now he does. Tiburon taking the brunt of the damage here. Splinter Blast coming in, the Arts Burn as well. Smash still going to town, but look at this damage! He goes down to himself on the Blade Mail, but Fly hexed up. Ice Path comes in. Van pops the BKB. Schwan trying to leap. Looks like he won't make it out as Van flicks forward. Fly will die in his own cogs. Schwan, Scream of Pain, last right click. Bale comes through. They need a right click. Van, jump in. He can't find it. They won't get the kill. Oh, but now Dudo. He will die this time again.
Jesus Christ, this just won't stop you down. Now sidesteps, gets the glimpse back, but will end up going down. Meanwhile, Fly on pursuit. Trying to catch out Van here, fakes out the hook shot. Oh, tries to go for the blink back shot, but it's not there. Has to double back instead. Smash looking to clean up. One rack separates Team Not Today from the Megas here. They're going to get bumped back from the Cogs. He's still going for it. He's got it. That's going to be Megas. Sonic Wave fly out. Emphatic finish onto your Sand King. He's had enough. The towel's thrown in. Team Not Today are going to be advancing into the next round of BTS Americas with a 2-0 sweep on VoidBoys. My oh my.
As sloppy as that was from Not Today, they still show that they were kill AM and we GG. That's questionable, but alright. Anyways.
They're
Yeah,
still playing.
They're having a bit of fun. They're having a bit of fun. I don't know what else to say at this point right now.
If they don't kill AM and he wipes them, that would have been hilarious. But
yeah, that would have been
not the case. First, you must defeat our raid boss AM. Not once, but twice. He's back, and they lock him up, and the throne dies anyway.
They lose the game. Yeah, that's it. It was a good effort. Man. It was a great effort coming out from VoidBoys. I thought they were going to be the better team because of them staying together as a 5-man squad. At least I thought that was what their roster was going to be. But they have Tiburon, they have Dudao, or however you want to pronounce his name, and then Nikolai, the anti-mage. And unfortunately, it just doesn't work out for them. And Not Today have been playing apparently a lot of Dota, and they look very comfortable, and they played very comfortably in that first game. Second game, some questionable decision making, some fights that weren't particularly sound. In the end, though, they have the bigger advantage, and they take down VoidBoys. In the first round, VoidBoys, who had a great run at TF5 qualifiers, are unfortunately out of here. Not Today looking a bit better since their TF5 qualifier run. Yeah, 2-0, but not in the way I expected it. It goes to Not Today instead.
Yeah, Not Today. With that, they're coming into this matchup with an 8-game win streak. They advance that now to a 10-game win streak, and they're feeling pretty damn confident. Let's go ahead and quickly check out the bracket here and see what's to come now. So with this, you can see at the bottom there, Not Today will advance now into the next round. They have a tough test ahead of them, probably one of the favorites here in the whole run. Team Archon is waiting for them in the next round, so it's going to be Not Today going against Archon. It looks like July 12th will be the date of that matchup. But before we can get to that, we have to finish out round number 1. We have one more match. You can see they're about in the middle. E-Hug going against Root Gaming. That's going to be happening tomorrow. That action starts at 5, and then at 8 p.m. This is, of course, Eastern Time. We're going to see our first round 2 matchup, which I believe is going to be Summer's Rift taking on the Way 2 stack. That should be a hell of a matchup as well, so a lot of Dota action is going to be coming your way tomorrow for more BTS Americas powered by Squarespace. So we'll go ahead and just wrap things up for now. KotLGuy, of course. Catch me on my Twitter over at KotLGuy. Maut, thanks once again for joining me. Catch him over on his Twitter at MautDota, and we'll see you again tomorrow for more BTS Americas coverage. Check you later, folks.